present value calculation, future value calculation, annual worth, payment calculation, number of period it takes to pay off the loan calculation, rate calculation. We'll show all of these how to calculate using Microsoft Excel in this video. So let's start with say for example, we're going to take a loan of $100 from bank, and then we're going to take that loan at a 10% rate, and we'll pay off that in 10 years or 10 period. So if that's the situation, what is the total future value that we're going to pay off, or how much they're going to charge in the future? So in Excel you can simply type FV to find that, and then it will ask for the rate. You can select that rate, comma, then number of compounding period is 10. In this case we're not making any payment. Let's say we're going to pay off everything after 10 years or 10 months or whatever that 10 period means to them. So 0 would be the payment amount, the present value, which is $100 in this case, and typically the interest is compounded at the end of the period. So it's going to be always 0 or default 0. You can type it or don't type it, doesn't really matter. So that's the amount you're going to pay after 10 periods or 10 years if you get a $100 loan at a 10% interest rate. Now instead of paying everything at the end of 10 years, how about making payment every compounding period? So let's say every year or every month you make that payment. So you can simply type a function called PMT that will give you that payment value. So you're going to type rate, comma, number of compounding period is 10, present value $100. We will pay everything, so future value will be 0, and then the interest calculation at the end of the period 0. So if we make $16.27 every period, then the bank will be happy. Now a couple of more calculations. Let's say the rate is not given, so we're going to calculate the rate. So we can simply type that function called rate, and then it will ask for the number of years. So let's say 10 period, number of period, and then the payment. So you can select this payment. Present value is 100. Now it is asking for future value, but if you select 2 of them, that's enough. Don't select this future again. So just select one. Let's say just payment given and then present value given. And so you're going to type 0 and then 0 again, end of period, and it will ask for a guess. In this case it doesn't matter, default rate guess is about 10%. You can type 0 or 10%, doesn't really matter. If you don't type anything, Excel will basically use 10%. So basically what is asking for you to guess approximately what percentage or rate you're expecting, because there could be a multiple rate for which you know, things can be optimized. So it is asking for a rate. Typically, depending on the situation, if you don't even guess anything, it will give you the rate. So we did 10%. Let's say we don't know anything, I just leave that piece off, so no guess. It will give you 10%. Now let's say we're going to calculate the number of period it takes to pay off the loan, if that is the question. So simply we can write, there is a function called NPER, NPER, number of period. So you can select that rate and then select payment, let's say $16, then present value. You don't select that future value again because that's going to be double counted then. So then 0, and then 0 again. Oops, something is not right. Should be selected the period instead of. So we are calculating the number of period. For some reason it's formatted percentage. I don't know why Excel did that, but yeah, this is how you calculate. So all of this stuff. So present value, future value, present worth and value is similar, kind of used interchangeably. So in the next video, we'll show you how to use the table to get all these values.